Miss is a great story this year because watching Lane Kiffin try to like, good job guys, 2 more to
Can
go.
we talk about how cringe
on Twitter
that
is awful.
Let's start off. I forget which one is first. Is it
Just pick one.
It's Ole Miss. Let's do Ole Miss. Miami first.
Fiesta Bowl on Thursday night, Miami and Ole Miss.
Let's do Miami versus Ole Miss.
What? By the way, these 4, unless you're a fan of a team that like got knocked out of the playoffs, I feel like if your team didn't make it, I'm like, whatever. You know, unless your team got knocked out of the playoffs, these 4 teams are phenomenal. These are great matchups.
I hate who I am as a person because I have to find a team that I just hate out of every group.
Who would you pick out of this?
Oregon. I don't want Dan.
You're a fool.
You want to listen to that Dan Lanning press conference? No way.
I love Dan Lanning.
I do too, but not right now. I've got to pick a team that of all of them I want to see lose.
Ruben Bain, Akeem Mesidor on defense, across from Chambliss and Lacey on offense.
I know.
Oh my gosh. The Miami offense, though, here's where, and we're not gonna break this down like we do Ohio State, Michigan, but that Miami offense, man, they look good, and I am just not sure about that Ole Miss defense. Ole Miss is a great story this year because watching Lane Kiffin try to like, good job, guys, 2 more to go.
Can we talk about how cringe
on Twitter is awful.
Can we talk about I'm so conflicted because
just posting the Trinidad and Tobago flag. I'm like, stop it.
Either of these teams, in Miami or Ole Miss, I'm honestly fine with either advancing.
Absolutely. I have no hatred in this Final Four.
I'm fine. Miami, to me, after beating Ohio State, there's the part of me that would love to lose to the national champion. Sure. So, of course.
Hey, you did that in 2023. That was cool.
Ole Miss, I'm ignoring that. Ole Miss is a team that's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, man.
But there's a part of me that doesn't want to see Lane Kiffin enjoy any single moment of it. And so I hate to take that away from the kids, but he gets like a cut if they end up winning the whole thing.
But if he leaves Ole Miss to go chase the national title and they win while he's not there,
you've convinced me.
I feel like that's better.
You've convinced me.
I do think Miami can have success on Ole Miss's defense because I do think that you're less big on the Miami offense than I am. I think the Miami offense is pretty dang good. Obviously, their calling card is their defense. Yeah. And I cannot wait to watch that Ole Miss offense go up against the Miami defense. I feel like Ole Miss is going to have trouble containing Miami's offense unless Beck turns into a pumpkin again. But he's not done that for a huge chunk of the year now. And so I don't expect that to happen. And as good as Ole Miss's offense is, that Miami defense is lethal, man.
See, I'm going to compare them again to another team, but I'm gonna switch it slightly. This Miami team to me feels like Notre Dame of last season, where they've got a really good defense. Their offense has a couple of dudes. They got Jeremiah Love. They have Greathouse. On Miami, you've got Fletcher Jr., you have Malachi Tony, and you have a really good quarterback.
Malachi Tony's so much fun to watch.
He's so fun to watch. But
could he hit the portal? That would be cool.
But I think what makes this interesting is the trend that you've seen in college football recently. We've talked about it a handful of times. The team that brings back experience, that brings back veterans, has been the team that has always gone far. And you're seeing that with Miami team. I know they've got some young guys, but I mean, you got Ruben Bain, you have Carson Beck out there, you have Mark Fletcher. You've got an experienced group. I think that defense is going to be what keeps them in any game. And while I'm not as high on their offense as you, I do think they have enough talent that I think their defense is going to keep them in any game, and their offense is good enough that they can win them the game. And so for this one, I like Ole Miss. I think their offense is really explosive. I don't believe in their defense as much as I believe in Miami's defense. I think Ruben Bain's going to continue to get in the backfield and wreak havoc. I've got Miami winning this one 24-20.
It's not far off from where I'm at. I mean, I don't think anybody expects Ole Miss to score probably more than 20, 24 points somewhere in there, right? Because like as good as Trinidad Chambliss is, which by the way, shout out Ferris State. Like that's, you know, up in Michigan, Ferris State is just a phenomenal program. My goodness. So Trinidad Chambliss coming from Ferris State, because the D2 jump doesn't always work. Mm-hmm. And to come to Ole Miss, not be the starter, and then become the starter, and then have the year that he's had is incredible.
And I wanted to point something out real quick
Yeah.
about Miami that I need to fact check it, but we had Miami fans in our comment section talking about this. The Miami defense has not allowed more than 20 points in regulation all season long.
It's insane.
As good of a defense as what Ohio State had brought out all season long. So that's why I just can't pick Ole Miss to go above 20 because I've seen it.
And I agree with it. I have Ole Miss with 20 as well because I think Chambliss is special, but I'm sorry, like I don't care how special you are when you've got Bain and Mesidor living in the backfield like that. I just don't see it.
And with Miami having the chance to go play
in Miami, they're playing because they play at Hard Rock. They're going to play in their home stadium.
Yeah,
it'd be like Michigan, Ohio State, like getting to host a home game.
Okay, could you imagine though?
No.
Could you imagine a championship
Because here's
game?
the thing.
Oh, man.
Every one of these games should be on campus, period. I don't care about the Cotton Bowl. I don't care about the Orange Bowl. Play them on campus. If you put the national title at the Rose Bowl every year, that's the only exception. Anyway, I disrespected Miami last time by not picking them. I will not do that again. I'm learning and growing, people. Learning and growing.
New year, new us.
27-20. Give me Miami.
Okay, yeah.
And if that matchup's not enough for you, the Rivalry Podcast is part of the Varsity Network from Learfield and the River Podcast Network from River Radio Ministries.
New episodes out every Monday.
Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you're listening right now, and follow on social media at RivalPod and RivalPod.com.
And if you like what you hear, share with a friend so they can listen too.